Hello, another Nerds at Night stream. We're playing Company of Heroes 2. I'm Tolli and I'm here with my friend SCSI.
Hey mate, how you doing?
Terrible. Just terrible.
What do you mean? We just come off the back of a win.
That's true. I've got nothing to back that up whatsoever. So we're playing the Noville Encirclement map. And I'm back to my trusty Germans because, let's face it, Hitler was right.
Yeah, so this is a new Adrenus Assault map as well, which is 448 by 448, 4-player. So it's a little bit bigger than the last one, so it means that we'll have to value units that move around a bit quicker because it won't be as easy to protect points as it was in the last one. So
Agreed. It'll be a little bit clusterfucky there in the centre, I think, as we sort of all vie for supremacy.
yeah, totally. What have you got your army tooled up with, general-wise and stuff?
I'll be using, most likely, my Festung Armour Doctrine Commander, mostly because he has railway artillery support, which just gives me this schadenfreudery glee as, you know, shells just come down with that sickening hail whistle, whatever it is, and murders things. Yeah. And then I'm mostly just shooting for panzers because I love my tanks getting around.
Yeah, cool.
Are you running with your white phosphorus general again?
Potentially. So that's the third one along, which is the shock rifle frontline tactics.
Yeah. So at level 7 you get the incendiary artillery barrage, which is white phosphorus.
Yeah, which basically doesn't cost anything either. It's just got a cooldown of like 10 seconds, so I can just keep doing it over and over again.
Fantastic.
Which is kind of cool.
What's this KV-8 flamethrower tank that you could be rolling with?
I haven't built one yet, unfortunately, because by the time I get enough points, I don't have enough money left over to be able to build it.
Yeah, but, that's fair.
Yeah, one needs to be purchased.
Agreed. Fire would be good.
Right.
So we'll go into this. We might just score up some points, and we might turtle it up a bit. We'll get some defensive lines and basically get them on the back foot. We'll turtle it up and get some flamethrower tanks happening.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright, we've got this.
Fire truly does fix everything.
We'll get to the point where I'm just going to start editing out these loading screens so we don't have to sit there for a minute every time, watch your machine embarrassingly kick the arse off mine.
We'll see, it's not like my machine's anything too flashy.
You say that, but then it's like liquid cooled and overclocked to the teeth.
A little.
How many gigahertz right now?
Oh, 4.8.
Running on which chip?
It's an i7 2600K.
Yeah. See, that shit's not natural, man.
It's only 1.4 above stock.
Nobody can see it because I don't have face cam on right now, but I'm shaking my head. Good God. No wonder
it's not as high as I've had this either.
No wonder my first gen i7 is like just killing itself trying to keep up.
Dude, this isn't even on my SSD either. It's just on the 7200 RPM drive.
Still shaking my head. I need face cams so people can see my reactions to this. Alright, I'm heading straight south.
Rightio.
Get out there and get things happening.
I'm heading west.
Go for it. We pretty much want a defensive line straight across the bottom of the map there against their two bases.
Feel the need to start singing a Pet Shop Boys song.
Yeah. I like where this is going.
Yeah. You know, their song Go West. No, don't get the joke. Okay, moving on. You're too young.
Too young. I have you know that I'm a very solid 20-something.
Do you notice there's only 2 fuel points in this map?
I've noticed that, but we can turn every other point into a fuel point. Which I think is going to be necessary, quite frankly. So this is just the early stages. We're going to be getting as many points on the map as we can to try and establish some dominance. We are still against 2 standard players, so this could be tough, depending on if they come in hard and fast again. Guess I'm a touch worried about that, to be honest. You managed to encounter any resistance so far? Oh!
Not yet, and
First
that's
contact.
slightly worrying.
Ah, I'm getting destroyed out here.
Yeah, capturing that ammo point's kind of important.
It'll be an expensive endeavour to say the least. I'm getting torn apart out here. So I get flamethrowers or some better infantry. Or until I take some cover.
Can't give my guys flamethrowers until you we get some more ammo. Not having flamethrowers makes me sad.
I'm doing my very best. Unfortunately, they've got the high ground for me right now. Alright, they're falling back. Oh, God, mercy. I'm having trouble.
What's going on? Do you need help or you're right?
Possibly. I'm about to lose some points in the center.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized infantry.
Scout car seems like something I should have.
Get one of those on the way shortly. I've just conceded one of the middle points. There's 2 lots of infantry there.
I just set fire to some Germans. It was glorious.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Alright, they're splitting us up in the middle. I'm limited in terms of options.
What do you want me to do? I've got a scout car.
I haven't really got a plan so far, other than survive. But
I'm just gonna keep capturing these points down this side.
yep, I'm gonna need to move up to some sort of mechanized tech because I'm just getting torn apart by their infantry.
Flamethrowers now die, Smighead.
Flamethrowers do tend to help, I'll be honest. Something about watching things burn that's just schadenfreudery.
Scout car has arrived.
Okay, I have me a scout car.
Oh yeah, these guys are damn persistent.
I've had to turtle up in a pretty big way already. This guy's getting close and just melt me.
We are losing a sector.
What are they hitting you with though?
Just infantry that just tears my engies apart.
Yeah, but they're not standard infantry.
Yeah, there's something, alright. Seem to have conceded that entire middle section without much of a fight, tragically.
Yeah, which concerns me because it probably means they're pushing me.
I've got some AT concerns happening just now. Ah, it's just taken out my scout car. Ah, this is really problematic, to be honest. Oh, they've got a tank in the middle or a half track or something. This does not
Yeah, roger
bode well.
that. I don't have enough fuel.
Yeah, I know that
Bad.
feeling. That I'm incredibly restricted in what I can do about that with this half-track situation. It's causing me not a small amount of grief, I'll be honest. You got any AT?
I can't build the bunker. I need to build it until I've got more fuel.
This is enormously
However,
problematic.
I just equipped my conscripts will have AT grenades shortly.
That'll be ideal.
I've got 2 units of infantry with AT grenades heading towards that half track.
Yep.
Where is the half track?
Right in the
It's not
center.
a half track, it's a bloody... It's an armoured car.
Whatever it is, it's wrecking up my business. I'm just working on trying to get up to battle phase 2 so I can get my Panzer IVs back.
Yeah, they've got bloody guys with machine guns flanking it. I can't get close enough to it.
Alright, I'm just moving up to battle phase 2 now so I can start to get some tanks happening. But I can't really offer much other support. You got anything for that armoured car that's just cutting us up north there?
I'm trying to get something to it, but it hasn't ended well.
I don't need too much longer before I'll have a Panzer on the field, but it's still going to be a little while.
Where's that? Oh yeah, I can get to that armoured car.
It's pretty much established their entire forward line.
The HQ has been upgraded.
It's ran away.
Medium armor and rocket artillery is now available.
I disagree.
Where is it? I can't see it.
It's just on the south side, over my side. It's currently...
South side, your side. Yeah, got it, got it, got it. I'm coming up behind it now.
I'm down to my last 3 units of infantry. We are in a world of hurt here.
I've hurt it, but it's now killing my guys.
If you can in any way finish that off, it will put us in a very good position.
I'm trying to, but the guys with grenades are not,
Vehicles can now be held
Oh, this is
down
not
into
ending well.
defensive posture.
Right, I can build my weakest tank in probably 1 minute. Maybe.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
The only thing I can do besides that is perhaps put down some anti-tank mines. It's quite literally the best I have to offer you.
All of my guys have just retreated.
We are on the back foot in a bad way, let's be honest. I really need to hold out for Panzer IV, which means we need fuel. Alright. consolidate power somehow.
Right, I'm gonna go point to point.
Did your game just lock up? No, mine just went glitchy.
No, mine's alright. There's just a lot of gunfire going on right now.
Alright, if we can hold out for another 4 or 5 minutes, I will have a tank.
This armoured car's going down. Right. See you later, armoured car.
Okay, everything seems to have quietened down for a minute. This is ideal.
Pioneers here. Soon we will have flamethrowers. Pioneers ready for anything.
Coming to build a fuel point on that one point that you've got secured there with all your infantry. Do your best to protect that.
Yeah, there's a couple of half tracks hunting about.
I'm still 90 seconds away from a tank.
I've got an AT gun almost out. I've ran out of munitions, so I can't fire AT grenades. Just somewhat problematic.
Trying to get these fuel points built up. Once we've got tanks, I can secure munitions points.
Oh, my AT gun's up, building a second. I'm just going to fall back a couple of these units which have taken a bit of damage, just to heal them up.
Alright, we now have 2 fuel points up, which has significantly increased our capacity for fuel. Alright, probably 6 seconds away before I can start building my first panzer. And then that's when the tide of war begins to change, I think. And build commenced. Now we play the waiting game.
I'm going to push forward. I've got 6 units of infantry and 2 AT guns. I'm going to just push forward and take them point to point.
Understood. Once I've got a tank, I'm going to push forward towards here and take the 2 points around that ping.
Rightio.
Also going to drop some anti-tank infantry just to get things happening. Diversify the army a bit. Right, my panzer is on site.
Right, which side do you want to take? Because if we don't push it together,
I'm
probably
heading
not gonna
to
hit
those
well.
2 points to try and create a line across there towards the edge of the map.
rightio, I'm going to move my infantry towards here to form a defensive line.
Understood?
Tiger tank.
See it. Boom.
Righty, I'm moving a unit of guys forward to take that machine gun.
Yep, I'm moving down towards this point here. I'm going to take and keep that point. You're starting to lose one. You can probably take more than half your squad if you need to.
Yep. I'm going to leave my AT guns here.
Understood. I'll have a second tank on its way before long. Wow.
Jesus, that is a lot of infantry.
They have a huge tank down the middle. I mean, huge.
I've had to fall back most of my infantry because they got destroyed. Building more AT guns. Where's the tank? Oh, it's a tank destroyer.
Yeah, it's about around there. Oh, Jesus. Now there's a freaking howitzer tank. It's a flak panzer. I have nothing for that. I'm falling back.
My AT guns are in range and opening fire.
Understood.
Got a third AT gun on the way.
Just trying to get that panzer repaired.
There's a tank heading down the western flank as well.
Yep, it's all happening over there.
One tank's down. They actually bailed out. I'm going to try and steal that tank.
If you can.
And repair it. Just be aware that tank destroyer's floating around the back somewhere.
No, I think that's only the flak panzer now. I'm pretty sure you killed the tank destroyer.
No, I killed the flank panzer. It's the other one that's still there.
Disagree.
There you go. I just killed the elephant tank.
That one was the flak one.
No, it wasn't.
I promise you it was. Whoa, there's one in our base.
Yeah, well, that's not ideal. I'm taking the AT towards our base.
Understood.
No, I'm not. There's a flank cannon's just turned up.
I'm fallen back to the base to try and recover that. Alright, I've got it on the run. I have AT guns getting on the scene. They will now be responsible for the base.
I stole one of their tanks.
Okay. Starting to do alright.
Moving to the front lines. Assault gun standing by. Moving to destination. Pioneers ready. Panzer IV ready. Redeploying Panzer IV.
Alright, I'm moving forward on the western flank again. By western, I clearly mean eastern.
No worries. The right-hand side.
Yes.
Moving an AT gun back to base to rearm.
Understood. I'm working on re-establishing some fuel supplies. I think this should upset them pretty significantly. How's your side looking?
A bit of a firefight in the middle.
Do your best. All we can ask for at this point. Munitions should start to look a little bit better going forward, I think.
Yeah, there's a massive firefight going on in the middle of the map.
Need some assistance. Not that I have a lot to spare, but I might be able to provide something. Mostly trying to set up defensive lines at this point.
Doesn't sound good.
I'll have a second Panzer inbound before long. Alright, so it's just that contentious middle ground. Once we control that, we'll be in business, I think. So much for our turtle up idea. We didn't really get a lot of say in it.
No, not really.
Alright. Nice work on that tank. I just witnessed that. It was very impressive. Have yet another
Yeah, I
Panzer
lost
on
a
the
lot of guys though.
Really? Happy to move my anti-tank guns up if you like. Move the front forward. That was a very expensive battle. Cost me my infantry. Jesus!
How many AT guns have I got? 2.
A little bit of anti-tank action happening.
How are you going? You're actually managing to advance? I'm just trying to hold the points I've got at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. It's proving a touch difficult.
Those infantry that are harassing you guys. I'm about to drop an incendiary barrage on them.
That would be ideal. Proving very problematic at the moment.
Got an AT gun at the front of my base that's not doing a lot.
That was a very costly fight, I have to say. I think we've managed to stave off that round though. I've come out fairly well. Actually thought they might repair it. Oh, criminy. Hang on a minute, there's a tank there that no one's using. Getting hit by something from somewhere, but for the life of me I don't know where. Need to be some mortar troops. Bugger if I can find them.
Oh, they'll be off map.
Agreed. Won't be having a good day for long. Seem to be just taking pot shots in the dark from what I can see.
Structure under attack. Panzer IV is ready for battle. Redeploying Panzer IV. Down the shit shell, quick. Kampfwagen is ready.
I have an empty tank over here. If you have anything that knows how to take it, you're
Yeah, whereabouts? Can you ping it?
right there. I pray that it's more use to you than it currently is to me.
Yeah, roger that. Is it fairly well covered?
Yep.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Oh. Yeah, because multitasking out of the game is exactly what I wanted.
Panzer IV displacing.
It's more or less yours for the taking near as I can see.
Yeah, I've got to get to it's the thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I think we're doing okay at this point.
Yeah, I just got butchered down the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Pioneers ready for anything. You need something? Pioneers, rally at our base. Ready for orders.
Can you take that thing?
The squad of pioneers has arrived. Panzer IV ready.
Just disappeared. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, so that, you've got some infantry there. Are they able to take it?
Nah, it's dead. It's just a shell.
Oh, how it
Oh
shows
no,
up.
AT gun, there we go.
Ah, so it's the AT gun that was showing up. Oh well, hopefully better than nothing. Alright, I'm about to make yet another push.
Yeah, I'm just getting hit pretty hard down my side. I'm just trying to shore it up at the moment.
Just ran a whole bunch of tanks into their base that did not leave them with a good afternoon. Right, do you need some support your way? I've got to the point where I've nearly got some spare resources, to be honest.
Nah, I'm okay for now because I've just built a flamethrower tank.
Love it. Love your work. I want to see this thing in action.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
I need some infantry to back it up so it doesn't get spammed.
It's like these bastards don't even think about what they're doing when they try and attack with their friggin' NGs. They're walking straight into enemy territory. You're not immune to
that's
fire,
infantry.
NGs.
Here we go. Flamethrower tank. Here we come.
This better be as impressive as it's been sounding. Why is it not doing things on fire?
Oh, it's because I had the wrong gun active. I just switched to the flamethrower. Set to flamethrower now, apparently.
Find me some infantry.
God, the guys keep running away from it for some strange reason. I have no idea why that would be.
Can't understand it. Had something burn with it yet? Tip me off when you do.
No. Not for lack of trying either, mind you. I'm about to push forward. We'll probably get something real soon.
This is what I like to see.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I'm not having
Here
a
we
good
go.
run this Fantastic. Oh, I need more of that in my life.
There you go. See that unit of guys with mortars? They're about to have a very bad day.
Oh, man. That's spectacular. Oh, I love it.
Pioneers has arrived.
I can have one of those tanks or 14 infantry. The tank is clearly the better decision.
It's not even a discussion that needs to be had. Look how far you managed to push forward since getting the tank. You've got a fair few pushing behind enemy lines there. Alright, I think we got this. I think we're doing okay. Had to bring it back from the brink there, didn't we?
We're doing okay now, but it was we're getting there. We're getting somewhere.
Still not a sure thing though, is it?
Never is, my friend. Never is.
Doing a lot of work just to sort of maintain the front lines, really. It's funny, everything's spread so thin, you either need to really have units patrolling or just be everywhere at once, really. I think it's because the AI is a little unpredictable. You don't really expect them to go behind enemy lines because you don't see what they have to gain from it.
Yeah, totally right.
I don't mind
Time to roast some more Germans.
That's a touch confusing.
I think I found my new favourite thing in this game.
Let me guess. It has something to do with fire.
Always does.
I'm really sick of that mortar crew giving me grief. I'll be honest. It's not that I'm angry, it's just that I want to unalive them.
Unalive them.
Have you ever been so mad that you wanted to unalive something? Burn. Burn and die and burn. In horrible flaming hell. Bastards have plagued me.
These Germans that I've got pinned down at the moment, they're about to have a very bad day.
Fire. I think we've shored this up pretty well. Just between you and me. Let's have this last minute push where things have really come together. You've got some infantry problems at the back there.
I may have just suicided a lot of my infantry into a wall of fire so I could get more flame tanks.
This is understandable. You're losing some points up your side, just quietly.
Yeah, not for long.
Currently attempting to shore up the remainder of the points so we control a majority of the map. And we will be sitting pretty. Are you happy with that outcome at this point?
Definitely. I think we've got all the points now.
All no, there's about 2 contested and 1 that we haven't got yet. There's that sucker and
That's
that
right.
sucker.
Once I can get some infantry down that way, I'll be alright.
You've got a sniper just ninjaing his way around your territory as well. What the hell was that?
That would be this big, huge tank thing that like fires like a V1 rocket that I stole from the Germans.
Wow. You are some kind of war criminal. I love it. I'm actually at the point where I don't have any resources that I need. This is weird.
Well, they're stealing all my points back. This makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, I've just sent a few things over to take care of some business. This makes me sad. Why do people think their pea shooter guns can stand up to my panzers? So this is going pretty well at this point. We'll ready up for a final assault, I think.
Yeah, we're pretty damn close.
Need to shore up the last of these points up north, I think.
Yeah, flame tank.
You and that flame tank.
I have 3 now.
Liberating hostile territory. We claimed it for the fatherland. Need something built or blown up? Come on! They're moving. Enemy fire! Kampfwagen is ready. Target.
Alright, let's attack the guys closest to you.
Alright, do it. I'm as ready as I can conceivably get at the moment. It's not just because I'm at population cap. I lied. It's totally because I'm at population cap. Don't move too far into their base, whatever you do. I'll be surprised.
Why is that?
You know why.
Hang on.
Too late.
Yeah, you've already done it.
Yeah, it's dropped. You and that flame tank scare me.
They scare me and I'm in control of them.
There's some shit in life that's just not natural. Boom! Fuck, I love that.
That's not cool.
Closest thing I have.
Is there any more shells from that
Yep. One
railway artillery to come?
Yep. That was it. It's over.
The one that just blew up one of my tanks.
Yep. I did warn you. There's a tank there. That's where I stand.
The enemy is taking our territory. Railway artillery primed and loaded.
Seems to have gone pretty well. Although we do seem to be losing some territory.
Irrelevant.
I refuse to give even an inch.
Oh, let's go kill the other guys.
Understood.
Let me show you what this tank can do that I took over from the Germans. It takes a minute to reload. It fires a 38 centimeter rocket.
Seems worth it.
securing our territory.
The Sturm Tiger. Let me know when you're about to fire it off.
Right, yeah, I'm just positioning my tanks out the front of their base, right? Watch this. I'm gonna hit those guys out the front of their base. Here we go. About to fire. Righty, I've just set it to go for the center of their base. How close has it got to be? Here it goes. There we go. It's in position, it's aiming. Here it goes.
It's like a friggin' nuke.
Yeah, pretty much. It's your mobile railway artillery on a tank.
Wow. This is how warfare should be. This is it, the final push. This could be one of our longest streams to date, just because of how sideways that went at the beginning.
Yeah, totally right.
Huh. I have an entire squad of tanks and infantry doing nothing.
Flamethrowers are really good at killing buildings.
It's pretty understandable when you think most stuff then would have been made out of wood. This is it, the final charge. Kaboom.
GG.
They started pulling back with the territories towards the end there. Not that it matters too much, I suppose.
Well, I went down a tank path the same as you did.
Ah, beautiful. Oh, we've both got some loot. Intel bulletin, get to the guns. The 221 Scout Car's autocannon upgrade costs 6% less. That's not insignificant. What did you get?
Well, I got increased armor for the German Ostwind tanks. And I got a common one called Turn It Around, which is the field guns gain 5% increased rotation.
Beautiful. That's what we like to see.
More generals wouldn't go astray.
Agreed. I think they're fairly rare, personally. Alright, we'll go through the stats. Most valuable unit, as always, was my Panzer IV with 83 kills. 0 deaths. I didn't lose a single Panzer. Don't you love that?
My most valuable unit was a field gun. It only had 15 kills, but it dealt almost 16,000 points of damage.
Beautiful. Just have a quick look at the graphs. The army value. Yeah, we're both pretty much neck and neck for that. Just pulled up and away. I'll turn on the lines for the CPU. Yeah, you can see where they sort of had us on the ropes, and then the tide started to turn around the 21-minute mark, and it's just been on the downhill from there. Just taking a quick look at the resource fight. Everyone was pretty neck and neck on the resource fight. It wasn't until sort of the very end that you and I pulled away.
Which is kind of weird when you compare that to the army values.
Yeah, it is a bit interesting. I mean, I eventually reached population cap around the 43rd minute, so I didn't have much happening there. And then from that point on, I didn't really care too much about resources, which is ironically when my resources...
Population cap. Well, I hit population cap at about 22 minutes. because I just had that much infantry and AT guns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And because if you have a look at my resource flow, like 10 minutes before the end, I had like 6,000 resources.
Just pump that all into tanks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Points held, you can sort of see how we started off a bit of a sad way there and pulled away around the 27-minute mark. The tide of war started to change.
Yeah, but have a look at us compared to the AI though.
Yeah.
Like they were far ahead for a really long time.
Yeah, they had us on toast. And then, yeah, around 27 minutes, you and I just started taking back point by point. And then towards the end, I pretty much owned half the map with my tanks. Beautiful. Well, we do hope you enjoyed this, one of our more tense battles, and hopefully many more to come. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe, like, tell your friends, post a comment, anything like that. And we will be back probably with more AI action, and then eventually we'll be moving into versing other players online, at which point we will be getting our asses handed to us, essentially. So in the meantime, I've been Tolli.
And I'm Scuzzy.
Thanks for watching.